Well, I'm introducing you to the Tulip Parade, and if you are just absolutely tired of snowflakes and cold weather, Tulip Parade is a welcome addition. Let me show you all the things that we have. We have 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, solid cardstock, die cuts, 6 by 6 pattern, chipboard, and cutting dies. But let's start with the 12 by 12 pattern cardstock because that's always the basis of what we create. So we'll get in a bit closer if we can. And let me show you, there are 12 sheets and they are all double-sided. And let me give you a look at each one. So here we have tulips in a pickup truck that are just overflowing that truck. We've got a whole trellis of tulips here, so perfectly sized for scrapbooking. You can, of course, put your photos here. If you are making cards, you can do 1, 2, and you might even want to turn this over. But first, let me separate these sheets because they are micro-perfed and they separate smoothly just like that. So as I said, 1, 2 cards, and you can turn it over and do 2 more. Or it'll be perfect for junk journals or scrapbooking or anything that you want to make. The back side is a coordinating pattern with very light colored and tulips on the back. Here we have this one. We've got a motorcycle, we've got a shelf, we've got watering cans, just very beautiful. And there's the back side of that with flowers all over, but very muted. So it's going to work with a lot of things. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? I love the moire of colors in the horizon. Again, we simply separate just like that. There's no feathering or anything, it just works perfectly. So that's the one side, and there's the back side with just more of a ghosted back image. Here we have a little bunny has escaped, and we've got some bird houses, we've got tulips on this side, same idea. You can take 1 card, 2nd card, 3rd card, a 4th card, and then on the back side, look at that. In fact, there's a really cute little bunny down there with a bouquet of tulips. Here are our large cutouts, and they're going to fit perfectly on your cards, and you can see that there are open areas where you can add die cuts, you can add greetings, you can add whatever you like, and 2 borders. That's new this year with all the collections. Again, I'm going to open this up, micro-perfed, and we've got a really pretty pink, very soft pink background. Here are the other cutouts, and as you can tell, most of them have greetings, but some simply have the art, and that's perfect for layering and adding to your projects. And on the back side of this, we have again, more ghosted back. It's kind of a crackly finish, very, very pretty. And always we have ideas because it's easy to show you product, but it's always better to give you ideas. It's on the back of the package, but I have them here. So let me show you this 12 by 12 page. And I will tell you, if you have never been hot air ballooning, and you get the opportunity, grab it. It's very, very fun. It's very quiet, very peaceful once you get up in the air. And this is, we have tulips around here in Oregon, and that's the Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival. And this is the chipboard right here. And this is a cutout from the package, and you can see that we've got some of the die cuts. So I'll show you those in a minute. Now, not only scrapbook pages, but of course, you can always do a card on them. And isn't that beautiful? Doesn't that just work really nicely? And adding some dazzles just finishes the job. Now, as I told you, we also have the solid cardstock. And the solid cardstock is 12 sheets. You get 2 of each color. And let me just fan these out for you. I just hadn't separated them. So you can see that we've got a medium color on this side and a lighter shade on the back. We've got the green, kind of an olive green, a lighter green on the back side of that. Here we have the brown. And on the back side of that, more of a golden and a yellow, with a softer yellow on the back side, a green here, because when you're doing greens in the cutting dies, you need a couple of colors, and there's a lighter. And then we have the red with a pink on the other side. Again, you're going to get 2 of each, and we love the fact that you get 12 colors in the 12 sheets of cardstock. That's just going to be great. Now we also have the papers in the 6x6 format, and let me show that to you. It's the same idea. Well, in this you're going to get 108 cutouts. In the 12x12 you get 54 cutouts. So we always have plenty of embellishments for you right in the package. And again, here is that first sheet, and it too is microperf, just like so. There's the lighter blue. Here we have that bicycle. You'll see why that's important as we get to the cutting dies. And there's that all over pattern. Here we have that border. And on the back side, just a very lighter shade of those as the artwork has been ghosted back. We've got that array of the tulips and that little bunny. And on the back side, again, that little bunny down there. And here are the large cutouts. And the backing in a soft pink, and then there are the printed cutouts. There you go. And all of those, and as I said, we always give you an idea, and here it is using the solid pattern on the outside and the 6x6 with the some of the die cuts that I'll show you in a minute. And this is an example of the cutting die. It just works really, really well. Okay, let me go into the die cuts. Here they are. You get 2 sheets, and they are 2 different sheets. Let me just show you. So they're going to pop right out of this heavyweight material, and just like the cutouts, most of them have the art and greetings. Some of them just have the art so that you can layer and do some fun things with those. In fact, here is an example. Speaking of examples, we always have them on the back of the package, but for you, let me show you what they look like. So here is the 12x12. These are 2 of the die cuts, and as you can see, they're just overlapping a bit. This happens to be some of the chipboard that I'll show you in a moment. And here is another card using the die cuts, again overlapping. Just a beautiful layout. So, so pretty. This is using one of the large cutouts from the 12x12. And what else do we have, you might ask? Well, we have 2 things. We have the chipboard, and there it is. You've had some little looks at it as I showed you those projects. There are 9 pieces. You can see they're really nice and large. Here is the barrel of tulips, and because we etch them, can we get in super close? Just want to show you, see, we already have those lines on the barrel. We've got lines in the tulips. It just makes them so much easier to color, and you can really take a look right there. Just beautifully done. There's another tulip down there, and we've got 2 words, thanks a bunch and hello. Well, the hello was put on top of one of the die cuts, so that worked nicely. And finally, we have our cutting dies. Now, the cutting dies, there are 21 cutting dies in this package. Just really nice. Remember I said to remember the bicycle? Well, here it is again. And we've got 2 little bunnies. So we take the elements from the art and transform them into cutting dies. And we allow you to cut out 1 swipe of tulips to get 5 tulips. Just makes it easier. Plus, we have a little bunch right there. We've got the containers that you saw in the art. And here is an example of these. And there you can see. So we've got the barrel right there, the flowers, we've got the bicycle. In fact, let me just show you this way. With the little bunnies, my recommendation is that you take a small snippet of black cardstock and glue to the back, and then it will look like this. And it just pops better than letting maybe the whatever paper is underneath at work. For the bicycle, well, we have a separate piece that is the basket, and the basket has a slit, so it will hold that bouquet just very, very nicely, and you can have that go on top of your bicycle too, just like that. For the tulips, you can have them individually, as right here. So we've got all of the stems and leaves, and you can do the tulips on top, or you can do a spray and put the tulips as you like them. Here is that barrel with a separate piece that you can glue on top and put the tulips inside. You can also put the tulips in the pitcher or the terracotta pot. So lots of things that you can do just easily with this Tulip Parade cutting dies, and that photograph of the card is on the back, so just to make it easy. Okay, I think you can see that we are ready for tulips around here. We have the 12 by 12 solid, the 12 by 12 pattern, the 31 die cuts, our 6 by 6, and our beautiful chipboard and our wonderful cutting dies, all in stock, all ready for you. We'll be having the official launch the last Sunday of the month, and we'll bring you lots of ideas for using these. So have fun with them as they arrive at your doorstep. Oh my gosh, how could I have forgotten? We have other things for you. Okay, if you are interested in getting all of this, every single month we launch a brand new collection. This happens to be for February. And if you are interested in getting that before the webisode, maybe you don't want the cutting dies. Well, we've got it, I Want It All subscription. You are going to save 20%, my friend, and you'll get all of these. And as I've shown you, they all have ideas on them, so that will work. Now, if you really want that cutting die, and I can certainly understand that, you can elect to get the I Really Want It All subscription. Same deal. You're going to save 20%, you're going to get it before the webisode, and you've got all of those ideas. Plus, you've got the papers to execute them, so that's great. Now, if you are signed up, our VIP program where we track your orders, and when they reach $500 for the last 12 months, we will send you, you'll be part of our VIP program. All you have to do is sign up at checkout, and this time you would have gotten the sample sheets of the Tulip Parade. So be sure to sign up for that. It costs you nothing, and look, you can get free papers. So that's a good idea. Okay, all of those are on the right side of your screen. Okay, now I'm done. See you next time.